What's up guys, Shane Starnes with droideka. As many of you guys have seen this week, Lou from UnboxTherapy basically took over the internet for a couple of days with his iPhone 6 Plus bend test video. So Lou kind of woke up and saw a little bit of what the rest of us were seeing. There were a few people that were reporting that their phone was actually bending with just normal everyday use. One guy said that he went to a party and he partied all night long, woke up the next morning, pulled his phone out of his pocket to realize that it was bent. We're seeing that Apple has wavered a little bit on durability for the benefit of design. That being said, you shouldn't really have to worry about your phone bending when you pay $900 for a brand new device. Apple has come out and said that their phones have been put through some stress tests before going to market, and in their eyes, it should not bend under normal everyday wear. They're saying that only 9 people have reported this happening. Who's to say that they've not tried to sweep it under the rug and that people maybe haven't gone to the Apple store and had their phones traded out? Or maybe nothing's been done at all. Who knows what's really happening? Corporate says that they've only received 9 calls. So who knows how many bent iPhones are really out there. Of course, when you put severe pressure on a phone like Lou did in his video, if it has a weak point, it will bend. That being said, it is a very slim aluminum phone, and with all the pressure that's being applied, it did bend. He has also uploaded a Note 3 video. The Note 3 does not bend, and then he's uploaded another video where he covers devices like the Nokia Lumia, the Moto X, and the HTC One M8, a few other devices, and they all survived the bend test. I did notice that he didn't cover the LG G3 or the Galaxy S5. I have both of those phones here, and we're going to go ahead and do a quick bend test on these phones. Many of you guys have been asking me my thoughts on Bendgate. My thoughts are, if you're an Apple person, go ahead and buy the iPhone 6 Plus. Be careful. Put a case on it. Most people are reporting that once they have the case on there, it makes it pretty rigid, pretty durable. Other than that, if you want a durable phone, buy an Android. Most of these Android phones have been living up to the bend test. So we'll go ahead and do our quick bend test on the Galaxy S5 and the LG G3. Okay guys, so we have an LG G3 and we have a Galaxy S5. We're going to do a quick bend test on each of the devices. I'll tell you right now that I've been using both of these phones for several months, and just in everyday use, even going to a job where I'm pretty active, I've never bent either of these phones. My wife wears skinny jeans. She carries the Galaxy S5. She's never bent this phone. Neither one of these are small, so it's not like the iPhone 6 with a 4.7-inch screen. They both have pretty large screens. They have almost as much real estate, not quite as much as an iPhone 6 Plus. So if they were going to bend, they would be likely to bend. But we'll go ahead and put them under a bend stress test just to show you guys that these devices, well, hopefully they'll stand up to the test. How about that? So we'll go ahead and get started. We'll go with the Galaxy S5 first. Okay, we'll start by just bending it. Not very much here, just a little bit of pressure. Put a little more pressure on it. It's pretty good pressure there. That's all my might there. And there's no bend. Go back this way. And no bend whatsoever. Appears to still be pretty straight. So the Galaxy S5 seems to have held up to the bend test. Now we'll try out the LG G3. So I have to admit, the other night when Lou posted this video, I went on ahead and did this on my own just to see, and I was able to put a pretty good bit of pressure and it didn't do anything. So we'll go ahead and bend just slightly, a little bit of pressure at first. Now a lot of pressure. You can see the back plates coming off a little bit, but the phone seems to be in good shape. That is a removable back plate, by the way. You can hear it cracking and moving around a little bit. That's all my might. And it's not bent there. Just turn the screen back on. And we're still good to go. So the LG G3 seems to have held up perfectly. As you guys can see, it's straight as an arrow, no bend. Galaxy S5 holding up just fine, and as you can see, straight as an arrow, no bend. Alright guys, that about wraps it up for this video. I'll be sure to include links to Lou's videos, to all 3 of his videos. He's even just now posted raw footage of his iPhone 6 Plus bend test. Several people were trying to say that it was fake, or there were a few people out there saying that it was fake. So he has decided to upload the raw footage so you guys can see exactly how it went down. Some people were saying there was a discrepancy of the time on the phone when the bend test started and when it was finished. So I don't know. It was kind of strange, but through the power of editing, those things can happen. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, give it a like, subscribe to this channel for more content like this in the future. You can find more of me at droideka.com. Thanks, guys, for watching. Be blessed. I'll see you in the next one.